What is up guys, this is Steves, and this is the Huawei GR5 2017. If you're that type that loves to take lots of photos with your camera but doesn't want to break the bank just to buy top-of-the-line smartphones or DSLRs, then Huawei might just have the perfect device you are looking for. The Huawei GR5 2017, not to be mistaken with Huawei's earlier iteration of the GR5, takes the dual camera tech popularized by its higher range brother, the Huawei P9, which enables it to take beautiful photos despite the mid-range frame and specs. So if you're interested, join me as we take a closer look at the device. For those expecting typical review findings like benchmark scores, specific weights, etc., I'm not going to go too in-depth with this review. Rather, I'll be giving my opinion on the device based on personal everyday use. Right out of the box, we get the phone, headphones, the charging cable, a charger, and a plastic case for the phone. It also comes with a SIM tool and of course a quick start guide. In the looks department, it doesn't look that exciting. The design is pretty basic, albeit bland. The front of the phone sports a 5.5-inch full 1080p HD IPS LCD display. The chin of the phone shows the Huawei logo, and at the bottom, you'll find the speaker grills. At the back, you'll find the main highlight of the device, which is the dual cameras and LED flash, and right below it is the fingerprint sensor. On the right side of the device, you'll find the volume rocker and the power button. And on the left, you'll find the SIM card and micro SD slots in a single tray. It's a dual SIM device, however, should you choose to expand the memory of the device with a micro SD card, you'll have to forego the option for a second SIM as it uses the same tray slot. Right off the bat, it has a very simple design. No fancy glass sandwiches here found in higher end phones, but this guarantees that the phone will not be an ugly fingerprint magnet. Not a fan of the bottom speakers though, since viewing videos horizontally will mean that the sound will always come from the right side of the device and vertically on the bottom. I recommend putting on headphones when using the device for gaming and watching videos, or risk muffling the sound of the game you're playing. Despite the looks though, it feels solid to hold, and the slight curves make the device comfortable in the hand whether making a call, taking photos, or playing games. Here's a quick look at the specs of the device. Despite the display being an IPS panel, it is capable of displaying rich colors and can go pretty bright. So viewing photos and videos is quite a treat to the eye. It has an exceptionally great battery life, but sadly there's no quick charge support on this one. Lockups and freezes rarely happen, which is good considering you might use this heavily for taking photos and videos. Although in terms of heavy gaming, it struggles to display consistent frame rate. For example, on high settings on Asphalt 8. You can try playing on lower visual settings for better performance. Even after long use, it doesn't get too hot unlike some higher end devices. In terms of the interface, it's running Android Marshmallow and is pretty close to the stock Android experience, but not quite. The classic app drawer is missing, and all apps are on the home screen, just like how it's implemented on the iPhone. However, since it's an Android device, it has great customizability as well in terms of settings. I'm not quite a fan of the built-in swipe keyboard though, it's finicky at times, so try and install something else like SwiftKey or something that best suits your typing style. For a mid-ranger, its fingerprint sensor is fast and responsive, even better than the implementations found on earlier devices carrying the feature. Huawei didn't scrimp on this device in terms of its photography capabilities. For a mid-range smartphone, it takes impressive photos, even at low light. There's great customizability in terms of settings through the numerous preset modes or even through the Pro Photo mode. However, don't expect your photos to look as great as those taken using the P9's Leica dual 12-megapixel cameras. Images tend to be a bit fuzzy, however, it gets the job done. Colors are vivid and not too saturated, so images taken on this phone pop and are lifelike. If you're a fan of wide aperture shooting mode, you'll be pleased with this device. You'll have so much fun playing around bokeh and focus on shots you took. Plus, the image gallery has a histogram, so you can better analyze the tones of the images you take. This goes best too with the built-in photo editing, which is awesome and offers tons of editing options. When taking photos, the camera starts up fast so you won't miss taking shots when needed. In terms of video capture, however, it is just so-so. It takes decent videos, but it's not as impressive as when taking stills. There's limited customizability when taking videos, unlike the multitude of options offered by the Pro Photo mode. Video frame rate is locked to 30 FPS, and there's no way to tweak the settings and shoot in cinematic 24p, which is my preferred frame rate for capturing videos. Overall, it's a decent phone. It doesn't try to be an all-rounder, jack-of-all-trades type of a device, but instead focuses on where it's really good at. It has a great camera and great battery life, so you can take all the shots you want all day without needing to charge every so often. It doesn't try to be too impressive with its looks, but its solid build doesn't make it look too cheap. And its camera and other highlight features more than make up for its rather minor shortcomings. So for those wanting a no-frills smartphone and just want to take decent photos, then this might just be the phone you're looking for. It's very well worth your buck. So that's my review of the Huawei GR5 2017. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. If you like this review, please do drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more reviews, unboxing, and gaming content.